Hi friends. Today we're going to take a look at the BannerBoo SVG Animator tool. It is designed to animate vector SVG objects for banners or web applications. Let's take a closer look at the toolbar on the left side. We have the selection tool or the cursor, a pencil that enables us to draw any lines, and shapes such as a square and a circle. By clicking on the star icon, we will see an expanded library of shapes. We can also add text and draw vector lines using the Draw Path and Draw Polyline tools. To edit our vector, we use the Edit Path tool. We can also set the default fill color, line thickness of objects, and the color of these lines. Here we see tools for zooming in and out of the workspace. For a more convenient zooming, you can simply scroll your mouse. On the left panel, there is also a button to import bitmap images that you can add to your project. To upload an SVG file to the editor, go to the File menu and click Import SVG. As you can see, Export SVG, Project Export to JSON and creation of a new project are available here. Now let's draw a square and try to animate it. As we can see, our object is displayed on the timeline panel. Project and object management options are available in the panel on the right side. In the Project Settings tab, we can add the name of our project, let it be new. Here we can change the size of the workspace, the maximum time of the project that will be available on the timeline, and also add the background color. Let's select red. As you can observe, the color remains unchanged. The opacity simply needs to be removed. However, it is advisable to retain it, as many SVG animations are designed on a transparent background. In the Information tab, we can see the number of layers in our project, the time of the active animation, and the monitoring of mouse positions on the workspace. The Layers tab displays the objects located on the workspace. To open the object parameters, click on the icon with red dots. As you can see, we can control the transformation, lines, fill, opacity and size of the object itself. To add animation, we need to decide on the parameter that we will animate. Animation takes place with the help of keyframes, which we will add to the timeline. Consider this using the left parameter as an example. Click on the plus to create a new keyframe. Now we can animate this object horizontally. For further animation, we need to move the cursor to the time we need. The left parameter can be entered manually or automatically created by moving the object, simplifying the process of keyframe generation. We can preview the animation frame by frame simply by moving our cursor. Double-clicking on the keyframe opens its settings. Here we can edit or add more precise animation and time values. Also here we can choose the type of animation playback. You can delete a keyframe by pressing the button with a basket or delete on the keyboard. We can also copy any keyframe using the Ctrl or Command+C and Ctrl or Command+V key combinations. To play our animation, click the play button. Using other parameters, we can animate the thickness of the line of our object. Change its color, do not forget to remove the opacity. Make our object completely translucent or change its size. In SVG Animator we can group objects. To do so, select all the objects we need. Click Edit and select Group Selected Shapes. As we can see, there is a warning window indicating that grouping objects will result in the loss of animation. Therefore, it is advisable to perform grouping immediately after creating the project. Now we have created a group. In order to ungroup it, we also go to Edit and choose Ungroup Shapes. When ungrouping objects, the animation is also lost. In the Layers menu, we can move our layers on the timeline and in the project using the arrows. In the Animation menu, we can set default easing, that is, set the same default animation playback type for all keyframes. In the View tab, we have the option to add a grid that helps align objects and conveniently adjust the scale of the work area to the workspace. For faster work with the editor, bind all commands to shortcuts that you can find in the Help Keyboard Shortcuts menu and see the combinations you need in the window. To save the project, click the Save button. To go to the menu with our projects, click on the Project button. Here we can see our saved project. To open it, click on the project name. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day and see you in the next videos.